Hi guys. Hi. So I made these fabric carrots and I posted it on a crafting site. And I have been getting an overwhelming response asking, how did you make those? So I'm going to show you my version, how I did it today. So first I'm going to start with showing you the supplies. Um, so I made mine with this canvas drop cloth that I purchased from Walmart, and it was, I believe it was only like $9.97, something like that. This is a lot. It says it's a 6 foot by 9. So, I mean, this is a lot. This is going to be a lot of crafts. It's going to last a while. So, that's what I use for fabric, but you can really use any fabric you want. Any fabric will work. And then to fill the carrots, again, you can use anything you want. But I did buy this classic fiber fill from Michael's. This is good stuff. I really like this. Of all the fillers I bought, I really like this one. And then let's see. Okay, in the Greenery, I got this foliage. Let's see, from last year at Dollar Tree, and any Greenery again will work. You can use anything. Just use what you have on hand. So, okay, let's see. So that covers the fabric, that covers the Greenery, the filler. Let's go with tools now. So you just need a good pair of scissors. You need a hot glue gun. I'm using my mini hot glue gun today. This is a detailed hot glue gun. It has it makes finer detailed lines. That way you don't have a real thick of a line. Works perfect for this. And then I'm using my Gorilla mini glue sticks for this as well. I love Gorilla. I use it for everything. I know they're wood glue sticks, but I use these for literally everything because they work really good. These are great. Okay, so I got that. I got the scissors. I've got the twine to do, oh, I didn't use twine on those. I wanted to use twine because you can use the twine to wrap around up here, and I didn't do those, so maybe we'll do that today. All right, well, there's that. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, and then the other thing I did, you notice this one has lines on it. So in order to do the lines, I used tape and taped it off, and then I used just a stencil brush, and I dabbed it on. And my choice of paint was Waverly Pumpkin. That's what I'm going to use. And this one with the polka dots, all I used was the back end of my paintbrush. I dipped it in the paint, and then I dipped it on here. Just however, no pattern, just whatever. And I did do both sides. I did both sides of this one as well. So, but it's your choice. However you want to decorate them, that is on you. I'm going to show you how you can create the pumpkins, and then you go from there. So I'm going to get my hot glue gun turned on, and I already have some fabric cut from that big old sheet that you saw. So I'm going to show you. So when you're cutting it, you want to cut 2-ply. You want to fold it in half, and you want to cut 2 pieces the same size. So I've done that. And then let me turn the camera down so you can see what I'm gonna do here. Be easier. Let me see if I can get it just right. Hold on, bear with me, guys. I am an amateur. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so I did cut my pieces. They're good to go. They're ready to cut. Now I did take another step, go another step further than that, and I've already got mine cut. So you got the idea. You just, let me just show you how I did mine. So I went to the center. I just kind of even it out a little bit. Went to the center. I want to do like this is going to be the point of my carrot. So I just basically centered out my fabric at the bottom and cut maybe a 1-inch space at the bottom. And you can make these as big as you want. My piece here, let me see, I think it was like that's 10 by 6. So yes, this is a 10 by 6 piece. So, and then you just do that, and then you just want to basically take from here, and you want to start cutting up at an angle. Oh, those are the wrong scissors. Those do not cut very well. These are better. Cut in an angle and go up whatever shape you want your carrot to be, and you cut it off. And I even took the scraps like this and made that's how I made this smaller carrot. So, and the other thing you can do is your scraps from your fabric, you can use that to stuff your carrot too. So basically, there's one side done, and then I'm going to go back over here, and you're going to just do the same thing, work your way up, and cut that all the way up just like that. There you go. So now you have this. Oops. Okay, I kind of pulled it apart a little bit. So now you have your pieces like this. So now is where, if you want to paint it, this is the time to paint it. So I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use another one that I already cut. So if you want to paint this, you want to put lines on it, whatever, you want to do it now before you glue it. Or you could glue it, and you know what, we could glue it and then do it. That is totally fine. Let's do that. Let's glue it and then do it. So what we're going to do, let me make sure my gun is hot. It's not quite hot yet. So let's give that just a second. So this is going to be kind of a funky shaped carrot, but you know, carrots are never perfectly shaped. So, you're basically, you're going to lift up, just lift it up lightly, one side. And you don't want to do right on the outer edge. You don't want to put the glue right on the edge. If you want it to have this extra, like I have right here, how it, you know, see this, the extra piece hanging off, I think that adds to it, and I think it looks really cute. And then you can fuzz it up some. I like that. If you want it like that, then don't glue on the edge. You want to go in a little bit so you have that extra fabric hanging off so it can fray a little bit. So, okay, let's see, is it hot yet? It's not hot yet. All right, so this part is, be careful, don't burn yourself. That's all I have to say. Using hot glue guns, you know, very easy to burn yourself. And these Ryobi glue guns do get very, very hot. So it is on. Let me see if I can start using it. But I just basically start in the middle, right here, and go up and just leave like a little bit. See how much I left there? And just leave that much. Okay, so then I'm gonna, oops, I didn't get that down perfectly. So there we go. There's that. And I'm gonna go on and do this side too. I don't know why I'm so shaky today. Maybe I had too much coffee. So, I'm gonna do that, kind of go down at a point, and then I'm gonna take it up. With, I'm not good at measuring, but it's, you know, about a good little, gosh, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch from the side. Probably about a 1/4 inch from the side. Okay, so, and this stuff will start fraying on you. And I use those to fill it. So it's, nothing's going to waste here. I do not, oh, I did not cut that side all the way up. Let me go on and get that. Well, maybe I don't have to. Well, no, I will. I want to. Cut that all the way up. Okay, so now you just pick one side and you go all the way up and then you do the other. Let me try to, here we go. All right, so you just pick up where you left off and you want to go in, like I said, probably about a 1/4 inch away from the edge. I'm being very sloppy. Okay. And it might not be a 1/4 inch. I'm not good with measuring, so I don't know. So let's see. Just push that together. Okay, continue on. Take it all the way to the top. That side is done. All right, let's do the other side. Just gonna flip it over and do it. I guess I could get a ruler and measure it, but I mean, you can see what I'm doing, so. Go. Make sure the glue gun is in there. Oh, the glue is in there. Okay. All right, there we go. We are to the top now. And you just push it together. Okay, so now you want to leave your top, you want to leave this open at the top because that is where you're going to stuff it at. So now you're totally glued all the way down here. You're good to go. So now is when, if you want to paint it, you want to put those lines on there, you get your tape and you just put it wherever you want it, however you want it. So I'm going to do, oops, there's a fuzz on it. Let's get that fuzz off. Okay. So I'm just going to put it randomly wherever. And you want to make sure it's pushed down along the edges really good so the paint doesn't seep under. I didn't have a problem with that when I made these. So then I'm going to skip up a little bit and do another line right here. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the smaller tape. I'm going to do a line right there, just random, don't have to measure it. However you want. And do another one right there. And I'll do a little bit bigger one right here. Bigger one right there, and I'll do go up one more, go up one more, and I might do a little thinner line right there. So you just want to rub it and make sure it's down. All right, so there's that. I didn't shake my paint previously. I didn't think about it. I should have. Okay, again, I'm using Waverly Pumpkin and a stencil brush. And basically, you're just going to pounce up and down. Let me get that off of there. There we go. It kind of dripped a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to just use what's in the lid and do this. And you just pounce up and down. That's all you do. Very simple. And it's always good when you're using paint to have baby wipes on hand. Let me grab mine. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I can wipe up my mat when I'm done where I'm getting the paint. So I don't get it anywhere I don't want it to be. So, and again, you can use any fabric you want to do these. I've just used this canvas because I had it on hand and I just wanted to try it out and see how well it did. But I would love to do some buffalo check ones. I might actually make some of those next. But you got the idea. Okay, look at this thin line. So this is how you get the lines. A very good way to get clean, crisp lines. Alrighty. I'm even gonna do the point. Why not? And then you can cut this and shape it as well. I will do that, cut the point a little bit, make it look more defined. All right, we're almost done with this part. I don't think I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side just for time's sake for you all. You got the idea. If you wanna do that, you can do that. And you know what? I'm going to go on and do the top. I didn't do it last time, but I think I'm going to do it. And you got to watch out for those fuzzies. They come from everywhere. All right, let's see. I'm just going to do this just to see. Like I said, I didn't do it before, but we'll try it. We'll try it out and see how that works. I don't know if it might make it too stiff at the top where we have to pull it together, but we'll see. It just might. I just thought of that. It just might. But we will see. Okay. I think it's looking good. And for time's sake, I'm going to go on and dry this up. Let me close up my paint. Get a baby wipe ready. There. Let me get my dryer. Hold on one second. Okay. See if my dryer will reach over here. And I'm gonna do this before I take off the tape. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt anything. My dryer doesn't quite reach, so I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. I didn't think about that either before I started the video. I thought I was pretty prepared, but some things I guess I forgot. But these are really simple to make, and you can cut them however you want. Use whatever fabric you want, whatever greenery you want. So, anyway, I think it's, the good thing about chalk paint is it does dry quick and it's absorbing into the fabric. So, well, let's start down here. Oops, get down there. You just gotta, woo. This is how your fabric is going to get frayed on the edges too, because the tape really holds on. All right, so there was that one. The tape really holds on to it, man, I tell you. All right, here we go. But I love that look. I think that look looks really cute. It adds to it. There we go. Okay. Two more. One more. There we go. Let me get rid of this. Okey-doke. I'm going to go on and take my baby wipe, clean my hands, set that aside. I'm going to wipe up my paint real quick so I don't get it places I don't want it. Give me just a second. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm going to grab a towel to dry it. Oh. All right, so we are ready to go. All right, so this is what you got. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think it looks really cute. Okay, now, got fuzzies in my mouth. So now we're going to go on and we are going to stuff it. And I just do this, just pull it apart. Okay. It is still just a little bit wet. Yeah, it's still pretty wet. Let me give it another, let me dry it just a little bit longer, guys. I'm sorry. It does dry pretty fast usually, but I guess on fabric. Alright, I think we're about good. I think we are about good. Yes, we are. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So let's go on. And where did my... Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me grab something to use. I'll use this stick here. Just a bamboo skewer stick. I use that to help push her down. And you can trim it up at the end how you want. And this is usually when you find out if you missed any spots on the side when you were gluing. Usually sometimes there's like little bitty spots that I find that I missed. And then you just fix them. Alright, hold on. Let me actually try these scissors and see if I can get that to flatten some. Okay. And I need to get... Alright, just working that poly or that fiber fill down in there. And then like I said, you can cut the rest of this to angle. Here, let's just go in and do that. To angle it and make it look... Those are my bad scissors. Those are the ones I use for stuffing. Okay, there's that. And I think this side's really good. So this is what I did. Okay, so I cut that little bit off. Okay, so now we just continue filling it. Just put that there. And you want to pull it apart. That way you don't have to use so much. If you just grabbed it and pulled it out and without doing this, you'd be using a lot of extra fiber fill that you don't really need to use. You pull that away, pull it out, pull it apart like that, and it expands it. So, yeah. I'm sure you know that though. And you just make it as full as you want to make it. Just gonna get a bunch out here. Pull it apart. And you want to leave about 1.5 inches at the top so you can pull it together, or maybe about 1 inch. Maybe not 1.5 inches. Okay, so let me, yeah, okay, so we are almost there. Okay. Okay, so I have it filled to about right there, right about the bottom of that orange line. Okay, and then now I might put just a tad bit more in there, I think. Just a tad bit more. There we go. Yep, just a tad. Okay, so we got that. Okay. All right, so now we're going to use our foliage. And I have these, I think they're aviation or aviator, I don't know, clips. Aviator clips, maybe. I don't know if I'm right, but yeah. So we're just going to cut off what we're going to use of this. I think that's good. Okay, and so what you're going to do is I use this little skewer to make a little hole to shove the greenery down in, to separate it so it'll go in there. Okay, so this is what I did, just like that. So you have this, let me show you like this. I think my camera fell down a little bit, like this. And then what you're gonna do, oh, it just came out. As I said, I'm an amateur at making videos, if you can't tell. All right, so I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna take my glue gun, I'm gonna glue this to the fabric right there. And then I'm going to pinch it closed right here. Let that dry. Oh, and I think, yep, I see an opening down here where I need to re-glue. I think I pulled it open when I was messing with that. And then all I do from here is I just take the fabric in, I bunch it, and I glue it. Yep. Let's put some glue there. Then you just want to bunch it together. Let that dry. Okay, and then I just continue bunching more and more, bunching it again. Put some glue on each side. Bunch it together again. Let that dry. And then once again, and I might have to do it another time. Nope, nope, that might be it actually. And then you just hold it together. Ow, that's hot. You just hold it together like that, and that's how I get my top cinched. Still letting this dry. Okay, so then there it is. This is the carrot. And then again, you can take twine and wrap it around here, and you can, around the top here. I might go on and do that this time. My glue is still a little wet, so I'm going to attach it to that, I think. And I'm just going to wrap just a little bit around. Oop, I keep getting caught in my greenery here. So not a bunch, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna glue it, hold it down, let it dry a little bit, and then I will cut it off. There we go. It's cut off. And let me get this little string off. This is what you have. Let me turn the carrot back up. Let me turn the camera, actually not the carrot. All right, and so this is what you have. I'll go in close and show you about the top of it. And you can put, like I said, you can put a little bow, you can decorate it any way you want, but this is the basics of how to do a fabric carrot. So I did have a space to redo, but I'll do that later. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's helpful for you, and I hope you make lots of fabric carrots and post them and let me see them. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.